I have tried this twice before and I have failed. Why am I trying a third time? I'll tell you why. Hello, friend and fellow adventurer. Welcome back to the channel. I am so glad that you are here. My name is Kayla and I share the messy, multi-passionate, doing all the things journey to hopefully inspire your own creative journey. Around these parts, we level up without the hustle. We like to focus on celebrating every tiny victory. We go the pace of slow. Thank you very much. We like to go with the flow of our current capacity, and we love mini milestones over massive, unrealistic goals. At the end of this month, I am doing something absolutely terrifying that I have been putting off for a really long time, and that is relaunching my Patreon. I have tried this twice before and I have failed. Why am I trying a third time? I'll tell you why. If you followed me for any length of time, then you know in true multi-passionate form, I have tried a lot of things and I have indeed failed at a lot of things. I've always loved the idea of having a Patreon simply because it reminds me of the olden days of the guilds where you would have these artisans and investors, and it was just I don't know, it was just very cool the way they supported artists and tradesmen. And I don't know, call me crazy. I just think that there's something that I can build similar to that online. And I know it's going to take me time to figure it out. And I know it's going to take me time to put all the pieces together, but I just can't let this go. I cannot let this go. My Patreon originally was the spot that I was doing online coaching, tried coaching, and I realized I really did not like it. I did not like it. I much prefer this approach. It's more vlog, more lifestyle, more of me literally fumbling through the process of doing new things, figuring out my creative process, and living that in front of you so that you can see somebody else go first, that you can see somebody else not be perfectly aesthetic on social media, and feel encouraged that your ideas matter and the things that you're passionate about, you should 100% go after them, even if you are just chipping away at it little at a time. But I digress. One of the things I struggle with as a multi-passionate is clarity. I want to do all the things all the time, all at the same time. And while I definitely do not believe in niching down, not having any sort of clarity is also a hindrance. I believe in starting before you're ready. I believe in letting it be messy. I believe in doing the things scared. However, having clarity, having a path forward, having some sort of basic system, or like gutters in bowling, is going to help you. It is going to help you. So both of those things kind of live in tension for me. The first time around, I didn't have clarity. The second time around, I didn't have clarity, nor did I have confidence. Once I finally accepted that my fantasy duology that I was writing, originally just for myself, once I accepted that I wanted other people to read it, that I want to self-publish it, even if only 2 people read it, I had the vision for this Patreon, this place, this online guild again. It came to the forefront and I thought, I can't let this go. I have to try again. So what's so different? What's so different this time around? Honestly, I think I finally believe in my art. I think I finally believe in my art. I finally feel like I want to create art for the sake of creating art. Sure, I would love to make money. Sure, it would be nice if more than myself and my husband buy a copy of my book when it comes out. Absolutely, that would be wonderful. I would love to make a full-time income off of art. But until that day comes, I want to enjoy it just for the sake of enjoying it. I think that is the shift for me. Before, every time I was trying to create the Patreon or create a creative project or a course or whatever it was, everything that I was doing came from a place of desperation. I need this to happen because I need to make money, and I quit my 9 to 5. Yes, I did that. If you want to hear more about that, got a video there for you. But it was from a place of desperation. And so my creative process, creating art, making art, came from a place of desperation, not from a place of love or inspiration or beauty or excitement for simply making something beautiful to put into the world. That has been the major shift this time around, because this time around, I'm not afraid to launch to crickets. I really am not. I know that I am not as organized on this launch as I should be. I haven't been teasing this long enough to really get enough buzz or generate enough buzz around it. I know that. And the goal was to get this done in July, but then I lost my dog, and the grief has really made it difficult to do this the right way. And so, you know what? I'm just going to try. Again, messy and imperfect, but this time I actually believe in my art. I actually believe in what I'm creating, and I'm okay if that takes me a long time to figure out how to do it and how to do it well and how to do it right. Technically, I know all of the right steps. It's having the capacity and the courage and the confidence to do that and to do it messy and to fumble through it if you need to. I think the second thing that's different is, while I don't believe in niching down, I have decided that I am the niche. I am the niche, my personality, my life, me sharing and breaking bread with you, if you will, as a multi-passionate. That is the niche. Just making a space where hopefully you, if you are watching this, you are in a similar boat as I am, as a multi-passionate, cozy creative, side quester, hobbyist, somebody who loves to create, but somehow has gotten lost in the ether of noise out there, of thinking you have to do it a certain way, a perfect way, an aesthetic way. I want to create this really, really beautiful space online where, yes, you can support me and my journey to being self-published, or the music that's going to go with it, or just help support me create this body of work that I am finally becoming proud of. But also, in tandem with that, I want the Rooted Guild. That's what my Patreon's called. I probably should have said that earlier. Whatever. I want the Rooted Guild to, on the other hand, be a robust resource library for creatives such as myself. I also have dreams of like giving scholarships away to some of my different courses that I have in mind that I want to create, to buy actual art supplies for people who have dreams like you and I, but don't have the resources to do that, of giving out micro loans, to really just doing some really amazing things in the world out there. And so this is my announcement that I am relaunching my Patreon. I'm going for it a third time, imperfectly, but this time for the sake of art, because I believe in it, and because I believe in the story I'm telling. I believe in the music I create. I believe in the art that I am creating and will create in the future. And I believe in creating an online guild, a space for other cozy creatives that can get some resources that will help you. I just know how much time I spent bashing myself, being in feeling shame for not doing it better, faster, stronger, more aesthetically pleasing. And once I got past that, once I got to the place where I'm like, this is supposed to be messy, and I'm okay if only I ever see this, as long as I am my first audience and I am happy with my own art and proud of my own art. That's what matters. That's what matters. I want you to get to that place. I want you to get to that place because I believe that you have some amazing ideas that could really mean a lot to somebody if you pursued them to the fullest extent. I'm not going to go into full detail about my Patreon. If you're interested in that, definitely follow me over on Instagram, because I am going to be sharing more about that, because it's going to be a lot and I have a big vision for it. And so there's just not enough time to get it in this one YouTube video. But this is more for me being confident and saying, hey, I'm relaunching my Patreon, and I hope you'll come along. I hope you'll come along. I am launching it August 30th, 2024. If that's something you are interested in coming along, I will have a free tier. So if you want to know more about the tiers that I'm going to have, like an overview, I'll link them, or I'll have them in the description, and you can hop on that waitlist because I would love for you to come along. And for those of you who do join in that first week that I launch, you are going to get founding member status. And this is going to be something really cool. I'm still figuring out what all that means, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. I know for sure that I want to have you in a permanent place on my website, just shouting you out, saying thank you for believing me from day one, because those OGs, they're important. They're important. If you want to be a founding member, then get on that train in the first week. Okay? Yes, even the free members, even the free tier members will get that founding member status. And I'll probably do some special things depending on the tier levels that people come into. But again, if you want to get on that wait list, it's down below. And finally, if there is something that is sitting on the back burner like this, like I've had, and the only thing that is really stopping you from moving forward is fear of failure, fear of it not working out, I would encourage you to return to that dream and return to that vision and ask yourself, like, what happens if it works? What happens if that's somebody's favorite song? What happens if that's somebody's favorite book? What happens if you're the inspiration for somebody else? Like, what if the only thing that happens by you pursuing that is you inspire one person? For me, that's 1000% worth it. 1000 million trillion percent worth it. If I can help, inspire, bring hope, encourage even one other human, it's worth it to me. It's worth it to me. I think if you really sit with it and think about it, I think you'd say it's worth it. I do. That's the end. I'm terrified, but I'm doing it anyway. And sometimes we've just got to do it messy, and we've just got to do it scared. And that's what we're doing. Thanks for joining me. It's good to see you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.